Oh, sorry.
Right, whenever you are ready.
Yep, we're good.
Right, well, we're done. So that's winner overall, winner of the X's.
Oh, I didn't know this. Okay.
Yes, yes. And obviously you were the winner last night. So it would be stupid to go, have you enjoyed it? I'm sure you have. I don't suspect you expected to do this well.
No. I was just hoping that I don't come last. So I was like, oh, if I come like second or third last, that's fine, that's cool. And I just wanted to learn about the targets, and yeah, that was just mental. That I don't know, it just like pinch me when I wake up.
Yes.
Like.
I mean, for a degree of context, because you do periodically seem oblivious to certain things. That's what is it?
You're so kind.
Yeah, no, but it's 400
This is
euros this morning, 500 euros for the X's, 1500 euros for the overall, so about 2,500, let's say, and whatever contingency Hoyt have if they have any. So yes, you know, this is.
Wow.
I mean, I take it you'll be back.
If you invite me.
Well, as you are a winner, you now will get an automatic invite.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, because I feel like when I change my dot, this round will be easier. So I'm hoping to come back.
Yes, no.
I was like waiting for that invite.
No. As somebody who's won that, you are in a select group of people.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, yeah, it's been so good. Like, I was just really happy to get the invite because obviously asking you this year, and it's just so different to Target. It's really like, this is really fun.
Yes.
I can see why you guys do this.
Oh, I don't do it. I think it's the
why
most awful game on the planet.
I can see why you organise it and like go around and do the circuit. It's cool.
Yeah. No, and like I say, you've shot at the most difficult one there is, and
so everything else is easier.
Predominantly, yes.
Okay.
Mullenbourne's longer to walk, but yes.
I'll get some good shoes by then.
And to win all three aspects of it is exceptional. So as a first go, possibly the most successful we've had.
Thank
well
you.
Done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Alright guys.
Fuck, I didn't even know this.
Yes.
No then.
Shut up.
Well, you don't want us looking this way, do you?
You want to stand up behind us?
Ready when you are, guys.
Right. So, yeah, that's me without words. Chris, you won the X's.
Yay.
What happened today?
I didn't shoot great.
Yep.
I didn't shoot terribly. Didn't shoot terribly, but it's one of those days where the front end's not quite working, the back end's not quite working, and on here with a little bit of wind, it kicks you. And I just had too many shots where I held on and I was shooting fours. And then obviously there's the 23-yard downhill bunny. I think it's a possible Gillingham curse. I just aimed on the first shot, made a mint shot, and inside out. Tim kindly called.
Give me my advice. Approach the shot.
Look at the target.
Look at the target and say, what could I screw up here?
I've never in 20, 30 years of shooting IFA shot the
Really?
wrong place.
I've seen you do some
Never.
dumb stuff now. Because years ago, and maybe it comes back to bite you, I remember Duncan doing really well at the first one he went to, and then he got to the top group and he shot the wrong target, and we were all standing around afterwards, and somebody went to Duncan, oh, it's alright Duncan, we've all done that, and this voice piped up from the back, oh, I've never done it.
Well, no, I can be in that group of people, but yeah, it's just stupid.
I've done all kinds of
It happens, people do. I mean, it didn't bother me at the time, I don't know if it shows on camera, but I shot.
No,
it was a good
no.
shot, so I just got on and shot 2 more good shots. If you let stuff like that get to you.
And I mean, people have missed in the past, but at the start of a round, I mean, that far through, I mean, you immediately do go, there aren't enough targets to make up for this,
Yeah.
there aren't.
You can't come to a tournament like this and make errors like I did yesterday, set my sight on the wrong mark and then shoot the wrong face. That's just stupid. And then fair play to Tim, regardless of that, even if you put them as they were scored, he still ends up being...
I mean, what I was going to say is that I think, you know, you're shooting better than I've seen you shoot in a long time. I hope that you do shoot well at the Worlds. You've got a history of doing it. And, yeah, that t-shirt now says, you know, lucky on the 30th go, hopefully.
Maybe.
Well done.
Thank you.
We had a chat this morning. So, a win is a win.
It is right now.
Because you did look to struggle in some places.
I struggled all weekend mentally. I probably pulled a real Gillingham and shouldn't have switched releases last minute. And I just convinced myself I was going to shoot a handheld here about 3 days before I come, and had Brandon next day air me a couple from True Ball, and that didn't really work the greatest, and so I went back to my old whole thing kind of standby. Got here and thought I figured something out and tried another release and had to roll with what I brought. I actually left my wrist strap at home to force me to shoot that one.
Yeah, that was foolish.
Yeah.
Because it didn't look particularly comfortable on the uphill stuff.
Hey, the uphills I'm always struggled.
Yes, but it didn't add anything to your party.
But I had a real glitch on the downhills, and it took me about 5 misses yesterday to figure it out. And for some reason, I'm hitting right on the downhills. I'm probably just not getting around in alignment where I don't really have an issue with that with an index.
Yeah.
But I just
you did enough.
Today I just aimed every single thing that had any downhill. I aimed at least left side X, left side dot.
And I mean, your shots quick. I know that that's something that you do. It's not done for effect, but you are, once you get, the glint in your eye and the bit between your teeth, it's a bit of a scary thing. I mean, I've followed your career on and off. I have yet to actually see you win something from the front. So, but I think from behind you're a bit dangerous.
Well, I mean, for me, it's mental. I mean, I always said I'm a good technical archer and mentally not the best.
I would have gone the other way, but fair dues.
But I seem to shoot my best when I'm behind.
Yeah.
I hate it. Honestly, I do. I hate that about
And you don't expect guys like him to gift you some points. You knew it was going to be hard work all day.
If I knew the way I was shooting yesterday, I was in trouble. I mean, it was not a stellar performance by any stretch, but
enough. And I do believe that it takes quite a lot to sort of focus on doing enough, digging enough out of it. Because if it doesn't, I mean, the same for you to a certain degree. If it doesn't feel awesome, it's very easy to get bogged down in that and go, but you just have to turn out. It's like you hit X's. I think it came down to maybe 1, maybe 2. You come to a last target and you go, it would be easy for you to come to the last target and go, well, I'm not really, playing in this.
I was keeping track of the score, yes. So I know I needed to put some in, but it's when you need some kind of hope or something to hold on to.
Yes.
And of course, like this, if you're shooting even half bad, it's just going to eat you up. So you've got to keep. I mean, this is.
But this has been a lovely weekend. I mean, but it's still, people don't get this. This is still the hardest place you can shoot. I mean, it's impossible to shoot when it's bad weather.
The footing's terrible and.
Please don't use words like terrible.
For size 16.
He's right. He's not wrong. It's terrible.
It's really rough, and that's for a tall guy, it's a lot harder to have your balance when when you're not really grounded.
Yes.
And there's, I think I wore the soles out on these things, kicking holes, but.
I'm sure our quarry will stand up to it.
At one point, he beat the ground so hard, Duncan stood in the hole and he couldn't see over the rock, which was quite amusing.
I had to take the branches off.
But good result. Man, now I have to go back to because you won. But yes, good result. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Good job, man. Nice shoot.
Damn Americans, anyway.
So there we have it. Lucio Sullivan won the X's, like we say. From Eindhoven, Chris White got it by 2 in the end. From Christian Spura, who had an amazing weekend, and that's like the best finish he has ever even dreamt of, never mind had, and was only a point behind Duncan Bosby when it finished up with the Area Visto in 4th. So that's us for the year. As ever, this is the last event of the series. It's been quite kind and benign to us this year. And we've had some exceptional archery all through the year. We obviously will be back in June next year. Mullenborn have very kindly in Germany been able to rejig their dates a little bit so that it doesn't clash with the World Target Champs in Holland. And we will look forward to seeing these guys and some other faces, and I hope that you've enjoyed our coverage. We enjoy bringing it to you and still believe that this is probably the hardest tester field that there is anywhere in the world. So that's 2018 done.